Hey, I'm sure people have been wondering why I haven't played this. I actually got a sponsorship, or kind of they sponsored a cash shop package for me a couple of days ago. I have been playing this game. I have to admit I'm having a really hard time getting the hang of it, and also the controller support is kind of awkward. Also, I'm sure if you look at the character I'm forced to play as, probably deduce that I don't like the character designs. There's supposed to be a martial artist guy. I saw some footage of him. He looks pretty cool, but naturally, you know, you want the lollies in the game first because they make more money, so I'm stuck with this chick for now. The first thing I noticed about this game, aside from the, you know, disliking the character designs, is that the performance is great. I don't know if you can see it in the corner. I don't know if it's actually visible on your end or not, but I've got about 120 frames per second in town. It does stutter a little bit, but not enough to really make a difference, especially since you know, I could easily lock this at 60 and it would probably be rock solid. So I'm gonna go ahead and let me see. I think I have some skill points here. Oh, actually I don't. They gave me a bunch of stuff. If you want to doesn't really help me out, but if you want to try the game, you can click on the link that I have in the description. That was the instruction that I was given when I you know, redeemed the package and everything. So you can go ahead and check the link. I think it's like some referral link or something. Anyway, let me go into the game really quick. So the thing about this game versus other action MMOs is it's full 3D, so playing on the controller is a little bit more difficult than other games. Movement's pretty standard. You have a jump, you have a dash and a dodge that takes stamina. It's definitely one thing I dislike about this game is the stamina runs out too quickly. I don't know if you can actually increase that later on. I don't have any prior experience with this game at all. You know, remember when I did like Closers when that got released, and DFO Global and stuff, like I was able to provide really detailed commentary on what's changed. I can't really do that here because I have zero experience with this game. I think I had seen like some people play the Korean version back when it came out, but that's about it. So you have a normal attack and you can cancel it just like pretty much any other modern action game. What's unique about this is you have like skill or move chains. Like this is my first chain right here. You can also double tap the movement button to dash. Like there's my first chain right there. That was 3 moves. You do have a lock-on, which does help with the controller support, but it still feels a little awkward. I don't know if that's just me doing something wrong or not.
강한 에너지가 감지됩니다. 주의해주세요.
So there's a super armor mechanic. It's one thing I don't like about this game is you can't really stagger a lot of the bosses. They just kind of tank through everything. But when you break their armor, it seems like you can kind of stagger them. That's one thing that a lot of people don't like about this game is like they have made it a lot harder than it's supposed to be, apparently. And your respawns are limited, they don't come back. I just like how the bosses don't stagger. It feels like the combo system's like kind of pointless. I like the art style, I like the overall gameplay, but I just don't like a lot of things. It seems like they have made it a lot harder on this version. I'm not really sure why. I've heard that, you know, some people don't like this publisher. I can't really confirm or deny that because I don't know anything. I've never played any of their games before, and I've never played this game before. But apparently they've made it harder and grindier, so I hope that that will be fixed. I've seen some people complain about the cash shop as well. Apparently the prices are high. They gave me this package. I haven't spent a cent on this game, so I don't know much about it. But they were nice enough to give me this code, so I want to at least make this video for them. I will probably play this more if they make it so that the enemies aren't so tanky, and you know, you don't die in 2 hits. I think that kind of defeats the purpose of having an RPG system if you're just gonna die in 2 hits. Like that was the first mission, or the first map on hard mode, and you saw how ridiculous it was. And also, the experience curve seems to be kind of low as well. It seems to be something that they're aware of. You know, maybe they'll fix it at some point. If you want to play as a character that's not a lolly, your only option is the gun kata guy, and I don't know, I played him for a little bit. He wasn't really my style, so I'm pretty much waiting for the martial artist guy to come out. But thanks to the publisher for giving me this key. I mean, it's very nice of them to do that. I wasn't really expecting anything. You know, they even told me to not worry if I didn't like the game. It's not like I dislike the game, it's just that I'm having a hard time getting into it, and it seems like it's very unfriendly to beginners because of how, like, really ridiculously difficult it is, and how you die in like 2 hits. So I'll go ahead and I'll do another map here, since that was a pretty short overview. I can't even imagine doing this on Maniac mode if I'm dying in 2 hits on hard. I hope that they'll at least adjust the cash shop prices, because you're not going to get that many whales if, you know, it's not affordable. Saw how much damage I took there. It's kind of weird. I don't know why it's designed like that. I thought that I was doing something wrong, and it just turns out the game's just kind of like that for whatever reason. I think if more of the enemies staggered, I'd probably like it a lot more. I just feel like I'm not really powerful because I just tank everything, especially the bosses. So the moves are done with a modifier mechanic. You use the triggers and you use the face buttons, and sometimes both triggers to do your specials. That was much better than the first run. And some people have said that, you know, sometimes you can't really dodge attacks properly. I don't know if that's just a problem with this version, or if it's something that's a problem with the other versions as well. I think it might just be amplified here, because they seem to have tweaked the difficulty a little bit. You have these Akasha cards, which give you like unique abilities. I haven't leveled them up because I looked like I would have had to spend money to do them. But like right now, I have this big golem dude that comes out, and he takes some aggro, so that's kind of nice. There's this one which slows down the enemies, and these two are passive. This is a proc chance to get some health back, and this one is just 20% HP. So that's all I have at the moment. Skill tree is pretty standard stuff. If you played any other action MMO, pretty standard fare. But what's nice is that you have some extensions on some of these moves. Apparently, I haven't got to that point yet, but you can see some of the follow-ups here. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and stop there. I just wanted to make this because the publisher was nice enough to give me the cash pack. I hope that they'll add the martial artist dude soon. I hope that they'll tweak the difficulty. I have to admit, I have been quite a bit frustrated with like how much I'm dying. It's just, sometimes it feels like it's out of my control. It seems like a pretty common complaint with this version of the game, so hopefully they'll get around to fixing that soon. But yeah, there's my little overview of SoulWorker. I'll probably have more once the martial artist dude is unlocked. Peace.